Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Suns will end the road trip here before heading back to Phoenix.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that could challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this streak.
And, you know, that's their attitude, too. I mean, they don't think there's a team in the league that can take them down, and that's a special feeling to have, that kind of confidence.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Paul looking over the floor. A second chance effort. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Durant knocks it loose. And they get it back. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Left side Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Booker with it. From past the arc. And the Suns miss again. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
That one is no good.
You know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Back to Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Russell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
On the wing, Booker. Davis with some nice deep.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Shoots from 12.
2 minutes
and that one hits back iron.
2 minutes.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, and if you like comebacks, then it was a great one to watch. But they were, unfortunately, on the losing end, and they were never able to recover after that horrible 3rd quarter.
And we're close to the season behind us, Clark. We've really gotten to know this rookie class well.
Well, Kevin, they won't be rookies much longer. But, yeah, it's always fun to see how these guys develop and grow during the course of the season. And some of these young fellows have shown us a ton of long-term promising potential.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Payne. Coming off 31 points last game. It's good. This game is all even.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And this is something Biyombo excels in. Timing and blocking shots.
And stolen by James. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
That free throw missing. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
At the line for Los Angeles.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
Here's Payne. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the dunk by Hachimura.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Second team foul.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. No good from Lee.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And this is Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. And on the way from Irving for three. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And Garland has it in the corner. And the three off target. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Irving. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Millsap.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more. And for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Bridges. Ewing comes to help. Bridges misses. One-on-one fast break. Curry with it. Garland picks him up. Back to Curry. From past the arc. Here's Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
For three, Bridges. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Here's Curry. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Here's Irving. Mobley. Mobley on the follow.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Outside for Millsap. Stolen by Ewing. And the rejection by Tatum.
Home team ball.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Assisted by Stephen.
Pass to Curry. To the inside. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots. Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced error.
Back to Millsap. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Here's Millsap to stop the drought. Good D by Ewing.
Away team foul.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Team foul.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Assist by Steph.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Garland, that's for 2. That one rolling around and rims out. Irving with it. Bridges covering. Outside Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 5.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing is turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Garland is doubled. The kick out to Tatum. Good on the triple. Tatum's got his second basket.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
The shot by Curry, no good. Garland left side. Pass to Millsap. Back to Garland. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Kuzma. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Up by 16. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Away team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Garland with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Tatum. Patrick Ewing really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Curry, good.
Stop him, Curry!
Curry's got 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Home team on D. And Garland has it in the corner. Outside Curry. Pass to Mobley. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Garland with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
And so Tatum nails them both. Outside Curry. Shoots the three. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Back to Millsap. Pass to Garland. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Over Millsap. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Garland with it. Guarded now by Irving. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Millsap. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Basket good.
Abdul-Jabbar. Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Here's Ewing. Here's Mobley. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. On the wing, Bridges. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists.
You know, Millsap has no issues giving the ball up to the open man. Excellent awareness there.
Here's Mobley. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Millsap. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and certainly we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Millsap left side. The wide open look here for Garland. And they recover it. Bridges outside. Pass to Garland. No good on the triple.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
You know, when he's got the position he wants inside, he's committed to throwing it down. And Millsap, he's got a nice vertical on him, too.
Outside Irving. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Another block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot. And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Pass to Ewing. Tipped away. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Millsap. Now, here's Garland. Offline with his three. That'll do it for the first half.
The second quarter with the
They lead
35-21.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Ewing. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Millsap. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Good D by Mobley. Now Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Assisted by
You can tell this guy believes in himself. Kyle Kuzma making an impact on this end.
The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Curry, good.
Kuzma with the assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, nobody around. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And Abdul-Jabbar has a sweet little mid-range, Jay, now. Can't sleep on that. Got to keep him from finding his rhythm from here.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the middle. Back to Millsap. And Ewing sends it back.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 6 points.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammates.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Inside. Ewing can't hit.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Curry outside. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Pass to Millsap. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 10.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Mobley. Outside, Ewing. Lets it go from deep. Curry's shot is off. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Second personal foul.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Ball is turned over.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Oh, Tatum in position. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Count it. Good. Irving's got 6 points.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
The shot by Curry, no good. And stolen by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
26 seconds left to play in the third. The three, Millsap. And he's good on the three ball. 7 points in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for him the rest of the way. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Curry way outside. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well.
44.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Outside Irving. Pass to Kuzma. Knocked away. Now Garland. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Down low. There's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Offensive rebound. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It's a jump ball.
Curry on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Poke loose. They double-team Curry. Mobley inside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Tatum no good. Holds it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Bridges, no one around him. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Tatum on the wing. from the baseline. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Pushing it up. Bridges with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Here's the break. Here's Irving. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Millsap. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Good D by Ewing. Here's Curry. Here's Mobley. And Tatum pulls it down. It's stolen by Curry. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Ewing. Outside Irving. Back to Ewing. In the corner, it's Mobley. Misses off the right iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
1:24 left in the 4th quarter. Ewing outside. Back to Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 24 points.
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
Back to Millsap. Inside. Over to the left wing. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Stolen by Ewing. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Curry.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Millsap has the open look. Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Irving for three. Millsap grabs the miss. Here's Bridges. Yes!
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And stolen by Tatum. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. No good with the layup. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team.
Russell Westbrook.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
Harden inside the three-point line. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Assisted.
You know, with
Anthony
each
Davis.
season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Here's Harden. And Davis pulls it down. Tatum with it. And Drexler picking him up. Pass to Westbrook. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Home team ball.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Harden has a wide open look. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Tatum. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From 11 feet away. And the shot is long.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Pass to Harden. Back to Butler. Launches it. They get it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Outside Tatum. On deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here's the break. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Butler. And Davis sends it back.
Ball is turned over.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the home team has possession. Trailing by 2. And that one's good by Butler.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Pass to Tatum. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist goes to.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Williamson gets it to go.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Davis. Here's Westbrook. Durant trying to break free. Westbrook, no good. Drummond with it. Back to Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal
I don't
foul.
think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Westbrook. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. They look strong here in the early going.
Russell Westbrook.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Butler, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Butler. That shot, no good. Davis was a nice
Russell Westbrook.
and finished off by Westbrook.
Anthony Davis.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
And it's Butler with the jam.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
At the line for the away team.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
15. The away team, 18. And your dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulders. David, thanks. Tatum, that's for two. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Butler from outside. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that's a rare turnover. Just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possession.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Davis. To the paint. The kick out to Tatum. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Westbrook's got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The three from Harden. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Drummond.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Home team ball.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Outside Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Back to Harden. Butler way outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's Tatum. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Anthony Davis.
And that's 21 points for Jason Tatum.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Back to Butler. Harden outside. Pass to Drexler. They get it again. Outside Butler. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Pass to Davis. Back to Tatum. Westbrook double teamed. Ball's knocked loose. Green with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Tatum on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Davis. Here's Westbrook. Another shot. Good D by Williamson.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
How about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Butler's leadership the last few years has really been admirable. I mean, the guy simply wants to win, and he's willing to pay the price to do so.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Both free throws good from Westbrook.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Outside, Drexler. Pass to Butler. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. Goes back up. And it's Butler laying it in. Butler's got 20.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Here's Westbrook with the drive. That one, no good. Good D by Drummond. That was a strong
Williamson. From James Harden.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house. And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up, and you know this guy will get it.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside Butler. Back to Drexler. From deep Harden. They grab their own miss. Drummond. Here's Butler. Carried from 15 feet out. He's got 22.
Butler finding shots where he can, even in the mid-range area. Always resourceful is Jimmy Butler.
And finished off by Westbrook. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 assists.
With that tightened up handle now, Westbrook can keep the ball on the string and keep the defense at his mercy.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Westbrook wide open. He fires.
Russell Westbrook.
And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Butler. And the rejection by Tatum. Back to Butler. Great D that time from Davis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Second team.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Back to Harden. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete. His size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Now, here is James.
Shot clock violation.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Lillard with the ball. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Here's Chamberlain. Here's the three. Out to Lillard. And another shot. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. That shot missing.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Pass to Harden. Lets it fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
At the line for the
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Giannis
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Kicks it out to Jackson. From outside the arc. Here's Irving. They grab their own miss. Lillard outside. On the wing, Porter. 6 to shoot. Out to Lillard. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Harden misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Chamberlain. To the inside. Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Assist from
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time.
Woo.
home team.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
There you go, fans. The George answers.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Harden. For three, Booker. Here's Irving. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Giannis.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
1:11 left in the first quarter of the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Shot to stop the run. O'Neal misses. Here's Porter. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Booker. Goes up again. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Giannis
And
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis with the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.